Hello and welcome. Today, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 Civics Questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We have mixed them up in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and ace that test together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who makes federal laws? Congress. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27.